Hello friends, welcome to my channel DataMaking Software. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to access the MySQL database from our development environment. So our development virtual machine is built upon Oracle VirtualBox VM Manager and as a virtual machine. And inside that we installed Ubuntu with all the data engineering technologies. So if you want to become a data engineer, you should have a very good knowledge on the SQL structure query language and also database concepts. So there are many RDBMS software available. So the famous ones are MySQL, Postgres, SQL Server, Oracle. So we installed three of the RDBMS databases in our virtual machine. We will see one by one. In this video, we are going to focus on the MySQL database. So you just open your virtual machine or log into your virtual machine, and you can launch your MySQL CLI client from your terminal. Okay, or you can actually log in from Putty also to this virtual machine, and you can use it. So if you want to access from the Putty, you need to know the IP address of this virtual machine. You can use the command called ifconfig and take the IP address which starts from 192.168.56. Whatever the IP address shows here. So I connected the virtual machine using my Putty. So I am in the home directory. Okay. So I am going to launch the MySQL CLI client. So I am not using any editor. So I am planning to have some web-based editor. So I will show you in the future videos. For now, we are going to use the MySQL CLI client. So you say MySQL -u, and here you are going to use the default user root, and password you are going to provide us. Password is DataMaking. Okay, so we launched it. So you say if you are now not able to log in, so just provide make sure that you enter the password as DataMaking. Okay, the spelling is DATAMAKING is a password for it. So you can just run a command like show databases. We shall show you the set of databases comes with MySQL, and after that I install the Metastore database for our Hive for storing the Hive metadata. For Metastore configuration, we created this Metastore database. Apart from that, it has some default databases. Now I'm going to create a database. For that, just create database, and I'll say ecom _db and enter. So create database name semicolon. So database created. If you want to use the database, say use, and which is ecom_db. Now show tables. For now there's no tables. Let's create our table. We'll create a simple table. Create table. Table name is customers, and say just id as int. I'll say cust id. Customer id as integer, and cust name as varchar of, the data type is varchar of some 100, and then email. So email, customer email, cust underscore email. The column name, data type is, say put some varchar of 250 characters. Okay, so we created a simple table. Okay, table is created. Now run the show tables. So we see here. Now let's select this table from the customer. Select query customers. So now no records. Let's insert some record. Insert into customers. Sorry. Customers, and values are say just 1, and customer name as Shivan. Okay, and then email address as shivan.datamaking@gmail.com. Okay, so I'll just put this. So record is inserted. Let's select and see. So this is how you need to create a database and create tables, and you can insert a data into the MySQL table and do a lot of query analysis using a structured query languages. So right. So in the future video, I will also help you to how to install the web-based IDE. So if you are not familiar with the CLI way of working, we will use web-based editors for accessing the MySQL database. Thank you so much, friends.